Hello, this is a tutorial on how to make a Starburst bracelet using a Rainbow Loom or a Cra Z Loom. So let's go ahead and get started.
Your smile's the only curve that can set me straight. That evening when Adam showed up 5 minutes late, I got a devil on my shoulder.
Get your board. I use the one from the Cra Z Loom kit, but you can also use the one from the Rainbow Loom kit as well. You're going to need one pick, and if you haven't already, click on subscribe button. It's totally free. You're going to need 26 black or gray bands, also 7 black or gray bands as well for your caps. To make a rainbow starburst bracelet, you're going to need 6 different colors and get 6 rubber bands of each of those colors. 2 white rubber bands if you are using the Cra Z Loom board. You're going to need 1 S-clip or circle clip, and that's it. Let's go ahead and get started. On this end of the board, you're going to be using your 2 white rubber bands and making an X. Now it's time to flip the board over. From the first middle peg to the left outside peg, you're going to connect those with the rubber band using the gray or black one. Now from the very bottom peg on the left hand side, you're going to grab a rubber band and place it on the bottom one, the first peg, up top to the second peg on the left hand side, and then the second peg to the third peg to the fourth peg to the fifth peg, etc., until you get to the very top, almost to the very top.
Fortune cookie, won't you tell me what's good tonight? I say,
Stop at the third to the last peg and loop the third to the last peg to the second to the last peg in the middle. Loop the first middle peg to the first right peg. Then loop the first right peg to the second right peg, second right peg to the third right peg, third to the fourth, etc. Again, stop at the third to the last peg. Loop the third to the last peg to the second to the last peg in the middle. Now it's time to make your starburst. Start on the bottom where the middle peg is sticking out. You will be placing your bands in a clockwise fashion. Begin by looping the second middle peg to the second right peg, then second middle peg to the first right peg, etc.
Showed up 5 minutes late. I got a devil on my shoulder. Who cares what the angel says? He'd probably say I told you, but this apple tastes so great. Emotions can be sweet and sour, baby.
So this is what your first starburst should look like, and here is a close-up of it. You're going to do the same exact pattern with the other colors. Remember to go clockwise.
This could easily be the start of something real. Fortune cookie, won't you tell me what's good tonight? Say say keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds.
Uh-oh, I did it again. I messed up, but that's okay because you could go back and fix it. So once you're done making the starburst, you'll make 4 more starbursts just like this. So keep going, okay? This is what it should look like after you do all the starbursts. Now it's time to put on the caps. have the board with the white bands in front of you. Use a black gray band and loop it around your finger twice like shown in the video. Place a double loop on the second middle peg. Then place a cap in the middle of each starburst peg. Before we start hooking, this is what your board should look like. You're going to take the rubber bands off, the white rubber bands that you made an X with, so go ahead and put those away. Now it's time to start hooking, and this is going to be one of probably the most difficult parts out of the whole tutorial, so don't get frustrated, just keep going, you could totally do it. And what the easiest thing to do is basically you are going to see that cap band right there, you are going to stretch it out to that peg right there, and go ahead and stretch it out. And now you're going to grab that purple rubber band and loop it to the very top one, the one above it. So this is what it should look like, and go ahead and undo the cap band that's tied to the left peg and put it back into its original position, and then now you're going to start hooking some more. You're going to start hooking your starburst in a counterclockwise motion. Imagine you're looking at a clock or a watch. Begin at 4 o'clock position, then continue to 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and finish at the 8 o'clock position. Then stretch the cap band that's in the middle of your starburst to the side. And go ahead and start looping. From the middle peg, grab the rubber band that is attached to the 4 o'clock peg and loop it around the 4 o'clock peg. Now the loop you just made should look like a teardrop as shown in the video. Now use that same technique but for the 2 o'clock peg. So from the middle peg, grab the rubber band that is attached to the 2 o'clock peg and loop it over that 2 o'clock peg. Go ahead and use that same technique on the 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 8 o'clock pegs. Just take your time, and if you make a mistake, just look at the board or the loom and see what went on and try to fix it. If you have to, unfortunately, you might have to start over, but it's okay. Practice makes perfect, right? After you finish looping that 8 o'clock peg, go ahead and let go of that cap band that you've been holding on to with your other finger, and your starburst should look something like this.
Who cares what the angel says? He'd probably say I told you, but this apple tastes so great. Emotions can be sweet and sour.
You're now going to make your second starburst. First step is to get the blue band that is on the 4th middle peg and loop it around the peg above. Remember, you're going counterclockwise, starting at the lower right peg. Stretch out the cap band. Begin by looping the band from the middle to the lower right peg.
Keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds. I'll keep your heart on my sleeve and I promise that I'll wear it proud. Spend the clock like I bet.
Now use the same technique and loop your band from the middle peg to the upper right peg. So I made a mistake right here. As usual, I make a lot of mistakes. So if you guys make a mistake, don't worry, you could totally fix it. So what I did is I grabbed the wrong rubber band. So I'm gonna loop it back to its original peg in the middle and then grab the correct one. And that's it. That's how you fix your mistake. So don't worry, it's not gonna be perfect. Practice makes perfect, so just keep going and just try your best. After finishing this starburst, go ahead and do the same exact pattern as you did on the first and second starburst, and then you are going to be done making all of the stars. So I will see you in a little bit, and don't worry if you guys need some more time or you guys need to look at the clip one more time. Go ahead and pause it, rewind, and play back. So hope that helps you guys. Now we are hooking the perimeter of the bracelet. Start at your first starburst. Stretch the cap band from the second middle peg and get the band from the lower left peg and loop it around that lower left peg. Now you will hook the left side of your bracelet. Go inside the left peg and grab the band for the peg above it. Now loop it around the peg above and continue following this pattern.
Your smile's the only curve that can set me straight.
Your left side loops should look something like a teardrop. The last peg on the left side should be looped around the top middle peg.
But this apple tastes so great. Emotions can be sweet and sour, baby.
Now you're going to do the same exact thing but on the right hand side of your bracelet. So start at your first starburst, stretch the cap band from the second middle peg, and get the band from the right left peg and loop it around that lower right peg. Now you will hook the right side of your bracelet. Go outside the right peg and grab the band for the peg above it. Now loop it around the peg above and continue following this pattern.
Keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds. I'll keep your heart on my sleeve and I promise that I'll wear it proud. Spend the clock like our paychecks, baby. Don't let a minute go 2 ways. We'll just sit up all night talking.
Woohoo! You are almost done. So this is what your finished product should look like. Get one extra band for your loop to hold the bracelet together. Now put your hook in all of the bands on that last middle peg and grab that extra band and pull it through all the bands. Place your hook on the other side of that band so they are both on the hook, just like shown in the video. Ta-da! Now it's time to carefully take that bracelet off the loom.
You should say about the kind of love that we'll make, about the kind of risk that we'll take. I'm kinda glad that I'm here today. Fortune cookie, won't you tell me what's good tonight? I say, oh, 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 oh.
So awesome! Now it's time to do the extension. Depending upon your wrist size, you will need a couple extra bands for the extension. I use 6 bands to make my extension. The middle peg should be sticking and facing you. Start by placing your band on the first right peg to the second peg, second to third, third to fourth, so on and so on.
5 minutes late. I got a devil on my shoulder. Who cares what the angel says? He'd probably say I told you, but this apple tastes so great. Emotions can be sweet and sour.
You will take the bands that are on the opposite side of where your hook is at and place those bands on the last peg that you hook.
You won't tell me what's good tonight.
To make things a little less complicated and a lot easier, I hook my bracelet to the peg above it. Just like a single bracelet, you're going to loop it forward. Sorry for not being able to capture the first couple loops. Hope you guys get the idea.
Say oh oh, say oh oh. Keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds. I'll keep your heart on my sleeve and I promise that I'll wear it proud. Spend the clock like our paychecks, baby. Don't let a minute go to waste. We'll just sit up all night talking, let our bodies communicate. Emotions can be sweet and sour, baby. Notions can leave a salty taste. I'm gonna crack you open. Fortune cookie, won't you tell me what's good tonight? Say oh oh, I'm feeling lucky, come on honey, let me see inside. Say oh oh, this could easily be the start of something real. Fortune cookie, won't you tell me what's good tonight? What would Confucius say about the kind of love that we'll make? About the kind of risk that
Now stretch that first right band to the middle peg and hook on your desired clip.
Fortune cookie, won't you tell me what's good tonight? I say oh 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 oh.
You can now take your extension off and we are almost finished. Woohoo!
What's good tonight? Say oh oh, I'm feeling lucky, come on honey, let me see.
After taking off this extension, hook the white band onto your clip and you are done. Congratulations on completing this tutorial and making your very first Starburst bracelet. So you guys did an awesome job and I hope you guys come back for more videos. I'm going to try to upload a video every Friday, a Rainbow Loom video every Friday, Cra Z Loom video, whatever you might call it. So yeah, because it's Friday and you guys deserve it because it's the end of the week. So have a magical day and I will see you later.